Hello there, Chef Daniela Malfitano here, and welcome. Today, we are going to keep going down this road of talking about my favorite thing, snack time. Yes, we're making another delicious snack today because this one is my favorite recipe. We're making my classic, famous lemony avocado hummus. I love hummus. It's one of these amazing snacks. It's jam-packed with protein. It's got a great level of carbohydrate too, so it's gonna fuel your brain and keep you satiating all day long. And this one in particular is perfect for summertime because it's lemony, garlicky. It has a little bit of fresh ingredients like, ta-da, spinach. We're gonna use spinach in it as well. It's so great. And I'm gonna show you how I would serve it two ways. So let's get to it. You guys know the drill. And if you don't know the drill, let me tell you the drill. You can ask any questions along the way. I'm here for you. I can see who's here. Hello, everyone. I can see who's writing a comment or a question in the comment box. And I want to hear from you. Ask any questions you might have, and let's have a conversation, all right? Let's begin. First thing that I need is my food processor. You guys have seen me fiddle around with this. I'm going to show you my overhead. I'm going to show you that this is the food processor that you want. A large one, a regular classic size food processor. Yes, you can probably make this in a blender, but I've never tried it. So we're going to start just with the food processor. The mini one would work just fine as well. All right, the first thing that I need is, I think I'm going to start with the protein. We're going to use cannellini beans today. Cannellini beans are really great, and they actually go by the name of white kidney bean or cannellini. I want 1.5 cups. Now, you can see that I've actually drained these and I rinse them. By doing that, I can remove 30% of the sodium. This will go right into the food processor. Now, the next ingredient, I want fresh spinach. I'm using regular whole spinach. You can use baby spinach as well, about 1 cup. And I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the stems and just use the leaves. But you better believe I'm gonna keep these stems for my green smoothie because I have one every couple of days and it totally fuels me. And I love keeping any of the dark leafy green stems for my drinks, my juices, and my smoothies. So throw that spinach in. You could also use frozen if that's all you had. Frozen is actually sometimes even more nutritious than fresh because it's picked at the peak point for the nutrient levels. And I love frozen spinach for that. I always have a bag on hand. But today we have this beautiful fresh whole leaf spinach, so I'm using it. You could use the stems as well. Don't worry about it. You absolutely could. The reason I'm removing them, though, is because I only need about 1 cup of spinach. I don't want to overdo it with the green here. All right, that's perfect. Now, it can't be lemony avocado hummus. Those are going to be saved for later without the lemon. You got to use a lemon. Hopefully, it's an organic one. Hopefully, it's super juicy. Now, to feel if this is juicy enough, truly, there's no better way with citrus than to actually hold it in your hand. Is it heavy? If it's heavy, it's got a ton of juice. Now, I can also know that this is going to be juicy by kind of rolling it on my cutting board here, kind of just feeling, is it kind of soft? That's going to indicate that it has a lot of juice. I'm going to use a full lemon for this, slice it in half. Go ahead and just juice it right into the mix here, food processor bowl. Perfect. Now, I need some savory element. You know, I love that savory quality. I'm going to use garlic clove, all right? You want to use 2 garlic cloves for this. 1 is probably not going to be enough. 2 is just going to be just right. I'm going to just take it, whack it with my chef's knife. The skin will kind of just pop right off. It's amazing. And all that's kind of left, oh, I need to whack this a little bit more. All that's left is the meat inside. That garlic clove is perfect. Throw that right in. And when you do this, here's a fun fact. This is a nutrition fact for you. When you smash your garlic before using it, you actually will stimulate the allicin properties. The allicins are those antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral properties in garlic that make it super nutritious. We have to crush or smash the garlic in order to sort of activate that. So keep that in mind. Very simple step. I also need some black pepper and some salt. Today I'm going to use kosher salt. I need something that's going to kind of hold up to the robustness of the cannellini beans, the spinach, as well as the avocado and the lemon. And then freshly ground black pepper. If you are salt-free, that's all right. You can actually leave the salt out. You can use kelp granules. I love using kelp. Dried kelp is wonderful. It's a great salt substitute. So that could be an option for you. And we can't make this an avocado lemon hummus without the other ingredient, the avocado. Really beautiful right now, this time of year here in California especially. I know that it's ripe. I can just run my thumb right over the skin here, and it's like pushing in really easily. So I'm just going to open this, and I'm just going to use half an avocado. Will you look at that, right? Gorgeous. Let me grab a spoon. Half an avocado is just going to be perfect. Remember, we don't want this too green. We don't want this too overwhelming. We really want to taste the cannellini bean and everything evenly. A little spinach, a little avocado, a little garlic. And that's it. You can add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, but let's get this pulsed first. Let me grab this and put this on. I'm going to pull it up so that you guys can follow along. So now everything is right here. I will do a pulse, pulse, pulse. Now, I love this new food processor that I recently got because they recently made the outside much more clear than it used to be, so you can really see what's going on. Pulse it a few times, get it nice and chunky, and then you can add some olive oil to this. I'm going to use some extra virgin olive oil. This is really, really good for our heart and our brain development, as well as all lifelong for our heart and our brain health. We definitely want to use extra virgin. That's going to have the most nutrients. And if you are oil-free, you can take this out completely. I'm going to use a tablespoon. That's it. And remember, you don't have to be afraid of oil. You can have a little bit of oil, salt, and sugar, no problem. Give it a little mix. Now I can turn that blade on and let it go. This is looking great. Now, every food processor comes with this. This is called a hard spatula, all right? And it's actually meant to go run around the blade and not get caught in the blade. So the blade can actually roll around it, and everything can be scooped kind of around this blade to ensure that when you do this, you're making everything smooth and creamy. You're not forgetting any leftover pieces of garlic or avocado that are maybe hanging out on the sides. And we're nearly there. Just give it another quick pulses. I like the pulse because it really kind of grabs any extra ingredients that are whole. It kind of forces them down into the blade. Now, consistency with hummus, right? You can actually make this as smooth as you want. You can actually leave it a little chunky. For me, I like a little texture. I like a little kind of like, I want to know what's in here. I can see little bits of avocado, which is great. Happens to be my favorite food on earth. This is perfect for me. But do you see, you can kind of see there's a bit of a chunk. That's okay. I think this is great. I want to just taste for salt, taste for garlic and lemon as well. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to add a little bit more black pepper. And, you know, I'm going to add just a touch more salt as well. There we go. Give that a mix. Great. One more taste. You got to taste as you go. Fantastic. Perfect. I'm going to put this aside, and I'll show you how I serve it. 2 different ways to serve this, both equally delicious, equally nutritious, and super fun. First, crudité style, right? How about these beautiful farm fresh, local organic vegetables? I get all of these from Farm Fresh to You, like I mention often. If you don't know about CSA farm boxes, get into it. I want you to check out Farm Fresh to You today. I don't get anything from promoting them. I just really love what they're doing. We'll go ahead and put on this a little list, a link to our Farm Fresh to You site, so you can actually get a discount if you so choose. Now, right here, we've got some Nanette's carrots. These are really beautiful French variety carrots, some Easter egg radishes, which I absolutely love, some mini bells, which are fantastic, super crunchy, very sweet this time of year, and of course, the organic cherry tomato. I would serve this with my hummus alongside. Let me grab some, right? Just in a little bowl. Put this out. You can serve it room temperature. You can serve it cold. You can chill it for a few hours. I prefer it room temperature because then I can really taste everything. You can also serve it with some lemon wedges right on top to indicate that it will be lemony. Whatever you want. Right? Perfect. Now, another way, which is more substantial for snack time, I love these. These are brown puffed rice cakes. Now, these are so great. They're super thin. These are Lundberg Family Farms. Yes, I'm going to do a whole snack video, you guys, soon, where I'm going to do talk about all my favorite plant-based snacks, and I'll show you. These will be included in this. But I love these because you can actually build kind of little snack sandwiches. So here's how I would do it. Take a Ziploc bag, and I'm going to make a pastry bag. This is going to take me 1 second. Grab some of this hummus, put it in your bag. Get it to one corner. Show you what I mean here. Get it to one corner, right? Let it fall on and hang on one corner. Zip it shut. Now, the reason I have you get it to one corner is that you don't have to waste any of this. It's all kind of sliding and ready on one side. It's not going to be wasted by sticking to any part of the whole part of the bag. You just kind of want it on sides. Now you have your pastry bag, right? Give it a twist to remove any of that air, and then you can pipe away. Just pipe away. I love letting kids do this too. It's so fun for them. It's kind of like art in the kitchen, right? And then you can build these however you want with other ingredients. I'll show you what I'll use. These are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Right? You can actually use microgreens, which is my favorite thing. I'm just going to take a little bit more freshly ground black pepper, just a pinch of salt, just to kind of wake up that rice cracker as well. And then these beautiful microgreens, which I'm going to like place down just like a bed of microgreens. This is going to add a ton more micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, really, really potent, these microgreens. You can get these at any market today. I even find them at Trader Joe's, which is where I get my microgreens when I don't actually grow them on my own. I have a water garden, and my fish will actually grow me microgreens on another day. I'll show you that. But will you look at these? Amazing, right? Very substantial snack, really delicious snack. So delicious, I have to take a bite right in front of you so that you believe me. It's so yummy. Here we go. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. I love it, mostly because I wasn't expecting that microgreens are going to give it more of a peppery flavor. It matches so well with the lemony hummus. It's garlicky. It's not overpowering. It's rich. It's smooth. It's creamy. It's so delicious. Please try this. I think that you'll really love it, and get your kids involved, get your families involved. And if they don't want to be involved, just give it to them to taste it. They will love it. You guys, I really want to invite you to consider joining me for a Taste of Plant-Based next week. This is an amazing free offering. What I did is I created a mini cookbook, and I want you to have it. It's a free resource. Truly, that's it. You can download this free cookbook right here on the link. It is bit.ly/a taste of plant-based. And I'm going to give you in this cookbook 5 recipes, breakfasts, lunches, dinners, sweets, snacks, but also a grocery list and equipment list for every day. And I want to invite you to come on the live stream next week, Monday through Friday, because I'm going to actually showcase these recipes with you each day. Each day I'll showcase one recipe. And if you want to cook alongside me, you can get the recipe, the ingredients, and have them ready so that we can cook together and you can ask any of your questions. Be sure to join me for that, because it's going to be really, really fun. It's just happening next week, Monday through Friday. It's called A Taste of Plant-Based. It's going to be really a wonderful opportunity. If you've ever wanted to try plant-based on, here's your chance. 1 week, it will change your life if you allow it, truly. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you. I'm just going to check to see. Hi, Mohammed. Hi, Marie. Hi, Danny. Good to see you. All right. Thanks for all the love. Thank you for coming. Thanks for spending your afternoon with me. Go out there, have a wonderful rest of your day, and make it magical, will you? I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.